Alright, in this chapter video, we're going to start working with our tag component. So real quick, we can go back to our code, pull up the terminal. We can just open a new one. We're using bash or anything. We can make a new livewire component. So let's go and type php artisan make livewire tag. Alright, so our livewire component has been made. And now we can go, if you check here in the livewire, we have category and tag. So in here, we're just gonna, while we're still in the blade, let us just copy this from our category since we don't want to start typing everything from scratch. In here, if you can see, there's this grid codes here. Just pull it back and then we're gonna copy everything from here until up there. In here we can just delete everything and then let's just paste this, then go back. In here, put everything again from here to here like that, and then just paste it there. Now you can change this to tag management. Alright, next we have to go and put our tag in our navigation here. So up there in the navigation, just scroll up to the navigation links. In here we can copy this one, then paste it in here. Here write tag, route tag, and then here route is tag. Next we're gonna have to go and register this route in our routes.web. Alright, so in here also I'm gonna just copy everything, guys. Bear with me right now. Let's just copy this whole line and then just click enter. In here we can change it to tag and then here tag. Also this we can just remove this. Here we can that tag in here is showing up here. So just click enter on this one in the livewire tag there class. Alright, now if you go back to your code and then refresh the browser, you see you have something like this now. If you click on the tag, voila, it's working fine. So we have successfully installed our tag component, and now let us start adding things to our tag component. So it's pretty much going to be almost the same as this. The only difference is that we're not going to loop and add parents. So we can start by going to our tag in here in our blade file. So inside here we can just create something we created before. Here div.grid.gridCols 6 width full gap 3. In here let's just create two core spans. In here div.core span 6 padding 2. Next div.core span, make sure it's core not code, so here core span 6. So here core span 4, and here make it core span 2. Sorry for that. Yes, so next p is equals to 3. So in here let's just type form. Alright, in here we're gonna add something like the class, your flex call. In here we can add an input type text. In here we can make this class input. Here label, we can remove this for we don't need this right now. Class label. Okay, so here we can make it input bordered. In here make it text large, make it enter new tag. Right, next we're gonna have a little error here at error. Here make it name. That's something simple like p the text red 500. Inside you're gonna have the message, the error message. Alright, for this we're also gonna have one more input, and we can call this, let's just put a label, class label text large up dependency. Now we're going to use this, we're going to use the radio button. So remember in our category here we made the same kind of thing, so you can just copy this for like this. Just copy this whole thing from here. You can also copy this title, can have children. Actually, to make it more accurate, just come here and just copy this from here, this opening until here where it says is app dependency. Just copy that and then you can just replace this, paste it. So right now if you go back and refresh, yes, you have something like this, something simple. So now we can add a button. So after this, now it's a submit button. Okay, just button, make it a width of full, create. You can make it type submit here. Alright. Okay, voila, now we have something like this, something beautiful like that. So now for our view of our tag, we can now go to the right side. Like that. So the right side, we're gonna have something like div.text extra large font bold. Here write tags list. Alright, next gonna come down. In here you can make a section for it, and in here inside we're gonna do something like this. Grid codes 3. In the beginning here add a dot so we can have something like this. Okay, voila. Now inside you're gonna have, let's first, before we do our for each loop, we're gonna first create the element itself. we're going to do something like div dot flex call dot border dot height. We can make this 10. In here we can say rounded medium. Now we can add something like most liked, and then here just write text center flex. Here we can say height, let's make it 12. Justify center. Also in here we can get this, just create another div inside, and here we can paste this in here so that it will be easy to center the elements. Yes, now we have something good like that. Alright, here you can just add py of 4. Now if you create many of these, it will look something like that. Gap 5, and we are done. Perfect. So we're gonna have our tag here, and then we're gonna view it here. For now, let's just put some borders, and then we can move on to the next video. Here, add a border and come up. Also in here, cospan, add a border like that. And gap here, make it 7 or 8. Alright, now refresh. Voila. So now let us move to our next video, where we're going to work on our back end. So see you in the next video.